Hey traders, welcome back to another screen video. We're going to look at gold and silver today. Just share with you what I see on what's happening in gold and silver and what I see moving forward with those indices. So let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making money in the markets, and trading is the most hardest thing you'll ever do, and it takes a long time to become a good trader. So this video is just educational only. If you're struggling with your trading right now, then click on the very first link in the description. We're going to learn a free training, the 7 universal laws to become a master trader that will boost your success, consistency, and confidence without spending a decade trying to figure it out. Click on the very first link in the description right now. All right, so one thing I want to share with you today is I want to share with you something I just want to share with you what's happening with silver and gold right now. So let me just share this with you. All right, so one thing I want to share with you what's happening with silver and gold. Let me bring up this chart here, and I want to share with you what the bigger picture is. So let's go to this chart here first, okay? What this bigger picture chart is continue to say, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to look at the bigger picture. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. Let's go have a look at the short-term picture. So over the last 3 months, you can see how silver and gold, let me just remove this 20 here for a minute. You know what? Let's go back to here. There we go. So over the last 3 months, we've basically had a run up. We've had what? And this is where it's getting really, really interesting right now. We've had a low. Market ran up. There's these few high lows through here, but the way that I calculate my highs and lows is I do this here. I like to see significant highs and lows. 1, 2. So what's this going to do right now? Because we can see we have a higher low, but a lower high. So there's no one really in control on the short term, that is. On the short term, there's really no one in control. What's gold and silver going to do? What's gold going to do? So we can see basically what's happening through here right now. And not much going on right now when it comes to gold. So bit of a short-term movement. Now, again, I can't get my volume here, so let me bring up my GLD price. And one thing I'm noticing here more and more is that you can see over the last couple of days, the volume has tapered off really, really, really strongly. So that tells me if we do get an up bar, and if I'm looking at my charts, let me go back to the actual gold price here for a minute, and I look at my charts, and I squeeze my charts up, it looks like it's compressing into some sort of a maybe triangle pattern. You can see hit resistance, hit support, hit resistance, hit support. Do we now rally back up and now hit resistance? So that's the question that's on my mind is, do we actually do that? Do we start to turn around and rally back up here? Now to look on silver. Silver is actually looking very, very weak, and I actually think that silver's likely to head back down from here. Now, again, no one really knows what's going to happen, but looking at this chart, I think we're going to head back down. But I need to wait for confirmation. If we get a strong breakout on the downside from here, like a nice strong breakout on the downside from there, right there. So nice big strong breakout with an increase in volume. Then I do expect to see this thing drop back down towards these lows through here, back on silver. So that's actually just what I see there on that price. And as you can see here on the SLV price, is that the market's pretty much been doing nothing here for the last week or so. So I'm actually about to do a bit of a funky strategy on this one here right now, because I see a pretty nice move coming over the next couple of weeks. So I'm gonna do a bit of a funky strategy on this one here. I think I've been looking at the SLV price and look at the options, and I think I'm gonna. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a funky strategy on that one. Now let me go and show you now, obviously the weekly chart. Now let me show you the weekly charts on what I'm seeing here right now. Now the weekly chart here on gold is that we're making high lows. We actually made a slight higher high, and now on the bigger picture, right? What's happening on the bigger picture? We're just forming like a bit of a bull flag, as you can see, right? Like it's just like a bit of a bull flag. So to me, this is long-term bullish. The long-term picture, this is the weekly chart here. The long-term says this is bullish here. Now let me go to the silver chart, and the silver chart also says that this is, I'm not sure what this is right now. That's what silver chart's saying right now. But we are starting to get a bit of a slight, if we do hold here right now, weekly chart here low, and we do hold here a higher low, then that means we're going to create what? We're going to create, let me start here again. Then we're going to create shoulder, head, and a shoulder formation. And especially if we start to break this neckline, we start to rally back up above that neckline. rally back up and start to close above there, then that's when we could see a slight move up. If we do hold and break back down, we're likely to probably drop below these lows through here, and then maybe even continue back down towards the 14 level as well as this market starts to unfold. So really, really interesting to see what's happening on silver and gold market. Let me share with you what I'm seeing on the actual indices right now, or the index. So the GDX right now is actually holding strong where we are right now. But it has been a major lower low, came up, made a lower high. Now it's rallying back down. So the sellers are still in control right now on that one there. Same for the GDXJ, run back down low, lower high, breaking back down. And let's go have a look at the HUI index. The HUI index, once again, look at the big long-term weekly chart. We're at this long-term here, so I expect the gold stocks to actually have a bit of a pullback here and head back down to this 160 mark on the actual HUI there. So really, really, really interesting times happening here, guys, on the gold and silver price.